We are walking in our health and science building, home to our nursing students, offer physical therapy and occupational therapy. You see here as we walk into the lobby, you see several areas where you can study, relax, hang out, do group projects. I'll take you inside one of the classrooms here so you can see what it looks like. We'll also meet in here with our team pastor every Wednesday around 2 o'clock with our guys. He'll come in, talk to our guys about adversity, something in their life, sports related, that can help them become better individuals and better people. Here's an example of what the classroom would look like. We are walking down to the weight room. You will see on your left-hand side, you've got all the treadmills, ellipticals, and bikes. And then on the right-hand side, you've got med balls that we will use, a lot of core exercises. For the ellipticals, treadmills, and bikes, we won't use those a lot in our workouts, unless it's somebody coming back from rehab, from an injury or something of that caliber. Then you've got our cable machine that we will use, cable rows. You've got the lat pull downs as well that we'll do. Then you are back towards the back of the weight room. You've got the incline bench press, 2 of those. You've got the free weights along the back there, as you guys can see. They go all the way up to 100 pounds. Those are 50 to 100, and then the ones on the right hand side that we'll pass there are 5 to 50. You've got 6 bench press machines. You've got the ab curl machines right there. You've got kettlebells as well that we'll use through some kettlebell squats, some RDLs. And then as we get all the way to the furthest part of the weight room, you've got 6 squat racks. We'll do a ton of front squats, not as much back squats. And then we will do abs, as you can see here. We'll go ab rollouts, we'll go a ton of explosive movements, a ton of stuff that's going to correlate from the weight room to the basketball gym. We are huge on strength, huge on flexibility, which helps minimize injury, and as well huge on balance. If we can incorporate that within our workouts, we're going to do it. If we can hit on multiple different things rather than just increasing strength, we're going to do it in weights. We are now walking outside of the health science building. You will see the gym directly in front of you. And then Patton Hall, which are our dorms, will be on the left-hand side, so directly across from the gym, diagonal from the weight room and from the health science building. As we make our way into Beams Fieldhouse, you will see the lobby that's just been redone. You'll see the concession stand area, several tables, TV, and then the hospitality room here that we also use as a film room, which works out really, really well for our guys and our team. It gives us a little more space than our locker room has. So we'll be able to move some of those chairs in, have our guys watch film, have us dissect it. Allows our guys to get a ton better throughout it, help us as a team more. And then we'll also, after games, we'll use that countertop area to put food for our guys at. If it's pasta, pizza, Mexican food, somebody in the community that's cooked for us. That way they're able to make sure that they get the proper nutrients they need. As we walk into the gym here, we typically practice from 3 to 5 each day. Our women's team will go 1 to 3. So as far as gym availability goes, you'll have plenty of time to get shots up in the morning, shots up in the evening. We have 2 shooting guns as well. And then we also film all of our practices, which helps us break down film, helps our guys learn it a little more effectively. And then also we live stream all of our games through YouTube. So it's completely free, so family, friends, people from back home can watch as well. As we make our way into our training room here, you'll see we have 4 training tables. We have ultrasound, STEM machine. We also have heating pads around in the corner. We have access to ice baths. You can obviously get ice as well after practice. And then we've got the game ready right there that you can see as well. We are now entering the Zimmerman library. You will see several computers, several tables, if you want to bring your laptop and work from there. All the computers are hooked up to the printers, so it's free printing, free copying. As we make the turn around the middle of the library here, you'll see some chairs, some tables in the back. And we also offer free tutoring, English, math, science. We have a couple academic coaches that can help with time management. And then we'll walk back towards the back and I'll show you one of the study rooms. Here's one of the study rooms, very similar to what you will see in the Science and Ag building later on in this video. Come in here, quieter space, bring your laptop. If you need a group project, you guys can meet in here as well and be a little louder than you would be in the library, which is a good spot to get your homework done. We require 4 hours a week in the library, Sunday night through Wednesday night, just making sure that they get in here, they get their work done, they stay on top of their academics, and they excel both on the court and in the classroom. Here is our testing center. If you ever miss a test due to travel for a game, or if your professor requires that you take the test here in the testing center, it's at the back end of the library. You can come in here, make an appointment in person, or you can do it online as well. It's another great resource for our guys. As we walk into the Science and Ag building, you will see there's several spots to relax, do homework. If you're waiting in between classes, maybe your first class got out early, your second class doesn't start for 15 or 20 minutes in the same building. Don't want to walk back to the dorms, you have access to that as well. As we walk through here, I'll take you into the biggest lecture hall classroom type that you will see. You'll have an English class here. We have an officiating class as well. If you're interested in being a sports official, we have that option too. You will see it's not your old school desks, but the chairs that pull out, you have 2 TVs on each side of the lecture hall, and then 3 whiteboards with the projector that comes down for the professor. Allows students to engage and learn the material a little easier. Now we're heading upstairs to the second level. Similar to the first level as far as the lobby goes with the seats. Areas you have to, do homework, study for a test, get ready for a presentation, whatever it is. This is one of the science labs that we have, just so you see an example of a science classroom. It's got 6 pods or tables with 4 chairs around each one. So the maximum occupancy here would be 24. A lot of your science classes, you're going to have the class in the morning, and then you will have the lab in the afternoon. The lab will be 1 day a week. The classes will be twice a week. So maybe classes Monday, Wednesday, lab on Monday afternoon from 1 to 3. And then this is your typical classroom that you'll see. So all the business classes will be over here. You may have a psychology and athletic training, one of those classes over here as well. But it's the desks that roll, the chairs that roll. So if there's ever a time where the professor needs to put it, move the desks around in a U, move them in a C, in a circle for class, whatever it is, you can do that. And then every classroom that you will see has the 3 whiteboards and then the projector that comes down or smartboard for the professors to use. Again, they like to keep class sizes around 15 to 20 for most classes, and then your English, math, and science may be closer to 25. So as we walk this hallway here, I'm gonna show you one of these study rooms that they have. They have 4 of them in the Science and Ag building. 2 on the top floor, 2 on the bottom floor. So you're able to come in here, quieter space if you have to do a group project, if you just want to come in here and, you know, work on your presentation before class, or hang out and, you know, catch up on some sleep before class, whatever it is you can. Just a nice quiet area. So you'll have 4 chairs around the table. You'll have spots to sit, benches wise, and then it kind of looks out at the rest of campus. So you'll see, you know, the pond there. You'll see baseball field in the distance. You'll see Aggie Suites, which is where all the girls stay. So all the women's student athletes, students as well. And then as we kind of pan across, you'll also see McKee Hall, which is where some of the men's dorms are. So men's soccer, men's cross country, some of your, you know, students that don't play a sport. And then on your left-hand side, they're building onto the cafeteria. And then here are some pictures of the cafeteria. They've recently redone the cafeteria, so it looks newer than this. But you'll have your main line, you'll have salad, pizza, fruit, dessert, ice cream, and everything's buffet style, drinks wise, food wise, so you'll have plenty of options as well. And then we're walking now over to Patton Hall, which is where our men's basketball dorms are at. The top floor is men's basketball, the bottom floor is bass fishing. We'll walk into a sample room here. So each person gets a mattress, bed frames, desk, refrigerator, microwave, and a dresser. And then you see the size of the dorms. So some are bigger than others, some are a little wider than others as well. Here is the shower, 6 individual showers, all curtained off, all kept up with super nicely with our custodial staff. And then as we get a little further in here, we've got the bathroom. So you got access to 5 sinks, 2 on one side, 3 on the other. And then you've got your typical bathroom setup